What's up, guys? I will be doing something a bit different today in the sense that it's something I literally never do. This is going to be a guide rather than an actual Let's Play type thing. So hopefully we keep this quite short. 10-15 minutes at the most. That's my goal. Anyway, this is Dark Souls 3, and before I do anything, I want to stress that this will involve spoilers of locations, spoilers of covenants, and possibly, if I let slip, spoilers of boss names, and even story spoilers, because if I turn the camera and look at the thrones, it's something very spoilerish. So, yeah, you've been warned. If you don't want any spoilers, this is probably not the best video ever. But this is basically for end game shit. I've finished the main game. I'm grinding to do trophies and shit, because I think I can do it quite easily. I wouldn't need to do it, but they've kind of fucked up the mechanics of a couple of covenants. Anyway, first things first. Each covenant has a item that you can. I keep going. That's not good, is it? Each covenant has an item that you can basically get that you hand into the covenant leader or shrine, etc. And it ranks up your covenant, deepens your devotion to that covenant, and you get more. You get items and rewards and shit. So, for example, you don't actually need to do this, but I tend to change to the covenant that I'm grinding for as I do it. Increase your luck. Right, what you want to do first is increase your luck as much as possible. There is an option to respec up to 5 times with a certain faction leader. I'll show you where that is if you don't know where it is at the end of the video. So skip to there if you want to know how to change your stat distribution. Anyway, I've boosted my luck as much as possible. I've got the gold serpent ring on. I've got silver serpent ring on as well because I think why the fuck not? I'm farming. I could pick up all those cool items in the shop while I'm here. All my consumables before going into New Game Plus anyway. Equip the symbol of avarice because it increases your luck by a whole 100 points. Your health constantly drains, but if you're doing this end game, it's not too much of a problem because you've got 15 Estus flasks at plus 10 each, and each farming route is pretty short, so you don't have to worry too much. Now, for the hounds, is it wolves or hounds or blades? Watchdogs of Farron. You need the item called Wolf's Blood Swordgrass, which you can get by completing Farron invasions as a Watchdog of Farron in this zone. You'll get automatically summoned into them, which you can do, but you'll have to stick around really early game and get those 30. You need 30 to get all the items. You can get those 30 while you're there, but I didn't do that, so now I've got to do this late game. There's 3 enemies on this bridge. At this point in the game, you can kill them with 2 hits. Well, I can anyway, so I'm sure you can as well. And I believe the odds are something like 1 in 25 of them getting dropping a swordgrass. None of them dropped anything that time, but just to show you how much I farm these fuckers. That right there is their fucking weapon that they drop, and you'll get a shit ton of these for every swordgrass. Fucking, I'll show you one better. Fucking look at the amount of shields I got. Fucking. Ugh, it's so annoying. Anyway, that's how you get the swordgrasses. The next covenant I'm going to show you is Rosaria's Fingers. Now, to get their item, it's the tongue. You need to get... Oh, you know what? I'll fucking show you out of the bonfire so I don't fucking kill myself with this mimic-head. It's called the Pale Tongue. Now, if you're not very good at PvP, you can farm these off a certain enemy. They're not easy enemies, but they're not tough, especially not at this stage. So I'll show you where to find them. The best place to actually farm them at anyway. Honestly, I'd suggest getting this one just by PvPing a lot. You'll get killed a lot of times because most of the time when people are embedded in this game, it is because they've got they're co-oping at the moment. So yeah, just bear in mind you'll probably be involved in a lot of you'll probably get ganks a lot, is what I'm saying. But it's a risk you take when you invade someone's world. You might I find you do get lucky occasionally. And there's no co-op partner. That said, if you just use the red sign soapstone and get summoned in that way, you don't have to worry too much, because that means they're summoning you in. So if they're an honourable person, I'm not saying they will be, they won't have a co-op partner in it. So yeah, this is the old Farron place to farm Pale Tongues. If you don't want to invade, you've got to kill these Dark Raves. Ow. And yeah, that's what happens when you're too cocky. I was like, oh, these guys ain't fucking shit. They are still menacing even at this stage, so be a bit careful. That said, that does not do anything near as much as it used to. If you want to play smart and you don't want to fucking... Maybe fight these one at a time instead of both at the same time. Ah, fucking hell, I'm doing really bad. Sorry, guys. Also, if you want, you can just leave it for a little bit. And they'll run up there and start fighting all the other enemies in the zone. Which is actually pretty good, because they're good against them, but they're not perfect, so they do take some damage. So yeah, Dark Armour, Crack Red Eye Orb, Dark Mask, Crack Red Eye Orb. You can also get their Armour Set, which is most likely to drop, so you'll probably get that quite quickly, and you won't have to worry. But for the time being, let's not worry about that. Let's go. Next Covenant I'm going to show you. Again, with that, just invade, honestly. Because it's much easier. Then, I say much easier, it's probably going to be much quicker as well. The next one I'm going to show you is the Mound Maker's Covenant. An enemy does drop the item, but they're such a pain in the ass. It's not really worth doing, but whatever. We'll do it. I'll show you how to do it anyway, in case you really don't want a PvP. Because this one, again, you can just use the Crack Red Eye Orb and continuously invade and get it like that. Or you can summon purples into your world if they drop their purple sign and beat them and get it like that. Either way works. I don't think it works that way if you summon a red phantom, though. So yeah, I shit you not, I laughed so hard when I saw one of those for the first time. I was like, I was equal parts what the fuck and oh my god, that's hilarious. So yeah, if you come down here, there's a bunch of rats, don't really worry about them. What you do is you come down here, you see these big skeletons with the red glowing eyes? These guys have a chance to drop vertebrae. But I don't know how high of a chance these guys have got, but I know it's low. There you go, you got Titanite Shard and Kukri. Kukri's very good, so that's pretty cool. In fact, I think I might be able to kill it. Yep, I can kill a rat straight up with one Kukri knife, so yeah. Let's see, what do you drop? Soul of Desecrated Corpse, that's crap. Oh, I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up. No, we're good. Thought I fucked up the timing there. So yeah, if you farm those guys, there's more of them in this area, but I can't think of more than one that's grouped up together that's nice and easy, so... But yeah, those ones have a chance of dropping the vertebrae. So yeah, that's Mound Makers. What's left? Shit. I did you, I did Rosaris, I did Mound Makers. So next is Blue Sentinels and Dark Moon. Now, if you can get summoned as these guys, that's fucking great. I've not been summoned once to help people as a Dark Moon or a Blue Sentinel. But what you need, and this is where the location spoiler is you need to go to Anor Londo and you need to kill a bunch of Silver Knights. Now, the Silver Knights aren't particularly tough if you fight them one-on-one, but if you do let yourself get ganked, it does get a bit tricky. That said, I'm also using a fucking great big fuck-off Great Shield, so they can't really pierce my defense very well. Which is super fucking helpful. I'm using Yorg's Great Shield, in case you're wondering. Yeah. It's one of the times I've actually relied on a boss weapon in a playthrough. That's pretty cool. Didn't expect to actually use a boss item / weapon in my first playthrough of the game. So yeah, this is how you do it. There's this one Silver Knight here. Kill him as quick as you can. There you go. And then you don't have to worry, because there's a second one up here who has a sword. He is no more tricky, but if you fight them both at the same time, you're probably going to have a bad day. Ow. Yeah, because even at this level, they're fucking... they hit hard. Ow. Fucking hate when you go to pierce their fucking shield and they're already attacking again. It's like, fuck you. On the bright side, they do stagger easy. So, what I usually do is I just kill those two, and then reset them, and then fight them again. If you want, you can go and kill that one and increase your chances, but honestly, I wouldn't worry about that. So yeah, that's how you get... the item for the Mound Makers is this vertebra. And the item for the Dark Moon / Blue Sentinels is this Proof of Concord Kept, which is an ear. Sunlight Medals you can only get... Well, I'm pretty sure you can farm an enemy for them, but you can get them just as easily by co-oping a boss with people. So I suggest doing it that way. You can also... the last Covenant I'm going to show you is Aldrich's Faithful, I think is what it's called. Yep, Aldrich's Faithful. So we'll move to the bonfire we need, which I think is also in this area. Yep, Pontiff Sullivan. Sullivan? Sullivan? Fucking, I don't know. And yeah, this one you've got to farm a bunch of much easier enemies than the Silver Knights, but I think they've got a much lower chance of dropping. Because I've got a friend who farmed them for the Covenant item, and apparently he's got like fucking hundreds of the armor set to the 30 human dregs that he needed. God damn, I've got to stop letting my throat get so dry. So what I've done is I can actually use this elevator because I've already used it once. So yeah, I'll show you quick. Human dregs is what we need for the Eldritch Faithful. Again, their Covenant is much like the Watchdogs of Farron, except it's this next zone that you'll be defending. So if you do it level appropriate, you can always just do a shit ton of PvP and do it that way. But again, I kind of fucked it. So what you do is you come up here with using that elevator, and then there's a bunch of these enemies. You'll remember them. They're very much a boss at one point. And you just... Ow. Quit it. Ow. Quit it. Fuck it off. And if you just keep killing them, hopefully you'll get some. But, who knows? Let's see. Deacon robe, great. Deacon skirt, great. As you can see, there's a shit ton more of these than the Silver Knights, so... Why is he immune? God damn it. Give me your shit, or I will kill you. No guesses for guessing where that's from. Let's heal up. There we go. Also, if you equip the Covenant while you're here, you never know, you might get lucky and get summoned while you're farming. Which would be very useful. It's not going to happen for me because I'm far out of the fucking level range for Eldritch Faithful for this zone. There should not be anyone coming through this area at all within an invasion range of 110. I think the meta cap right now is 100. How did I not see you? So I've gone 10 above because I'm not really that bothered about it. You know, I'll be on the higher end if anything, so... Yeah. So yeah, that's all the Deacons that are here. Just keep killing them over and over and hopefully get some human dregs. And I believe that's it for Covenants. Let's take off this Mimic Head before I fucking die. There we go. So if you just keep doing that over and over again, you'll eventually get the 30 you need. And yeah. Why would you need to do this, you ask? Well, if you want all the trophies in this game, you're going to need to get all miracles, all gestures, all rings, all spells, all pyromancies, possibly all hexes, but I don't think there's a class of spell called hex. Although there are quite clearly hexes in the game. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Dark Moon Blade because that's my Covenant of choice. Sorry, Blade of the Dark Moon. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Boom. So yeah, that's how you farm all of the Covenant items, except for Sunlight Metal, because that is so much easier to just co-op to get. I don't know why you'd want to farm Sunlight Metals. That's far too easy to grab, just by doing anyway. I also don't suggest farming Pale Tongues or Vertebrae Shackles, because you can just invade and get lucky, and I reckon you're more likely to get lucky and kill the host than you are to get... You'll do that quicker than you will farming the items, because, yeah, the drop rates are so goddamn low. Now, you wouldn't have to farm at all either for the Dark Moon / Blue Sentinels, but they kind of fuck the Covenant again, where you only get summoned if a member of the Way of the Blue is invaded. There is literally no one at this point in the game, especially at this point when you actually get Dark Moon Blade, that gets invaded by... no one's still rocking the Way of Blue Covenant. In fact, Dark Moon Blades are even more fucked to an extent because they already need to... There needs to already be a Blue Sentinel helping out a Way of the Blue in order for a Dark Moon Blade to be summoned. So yeah, and that should not be happening. Anyway, guys, I hope that's helped you out, especially if you want to get all the trophies without having to fuck around online. So yeah, I'm signing out. Peace out, my boyos.